quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Bush. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Handoff from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Bringing the heat. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Canes.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now we see if they can be more productive this time around. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season?
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action. He's got an open man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Snagged out of the air. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Bush. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. That's Carr. It's Carr. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Underwood. It's complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Miami! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Hey, this running back's got some sweet feet, not only to run, but to get a foot down in bounds.
Got that toe down. The foot was just small enough, Reese, to get that puppy down. But running backs, man, you can do so much with these guys and their speed and their athletic ability and trying to get the ball to them as many ways as you can.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Carr. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Gets it out quickly. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got a man, it's Scott. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Charlotte. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It was so important this offense was able to find a the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now he's looking to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Safe completion on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Firing to the right, complete.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half.
NC NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Got enough for the first.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
They run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative, but again,
turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Hurricanes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the grab. It's Bush. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air. It's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The option look. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. To the ground with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to throw deep right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Rushes on him. Escapes. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll take the deep shot. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Miami! And the stomping has commenced. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man all by himself. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
That's caught. It's Black.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete on the right side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Scott. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Black. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Once he got some room, it was over.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And after the extra point, they trailed 35-17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Dances away to buy time. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Powers through the defender. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's go. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Sends it back in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Underwood. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the beatdown has ensued.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Second down coming up. The give to the back. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Snap it to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. The play action fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This guy's been around a while and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Got a man, it's Bush. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Just keep slinging it. Snagged on the outside. It's Bush.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Touchdown Canes! And the pummeling has started. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
To throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Boston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays.
Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, going to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll move the tight end. The give and tick, 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 tick. There he goes.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had...
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A first down for the offense. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. The run from the shotgun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Underwood. Zings it complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.